Hey, it's me, your boy Blue Gensiga, and due to the request of a single person, I'll be doing a tier list of Disney shows. And to be honest, I do want to do this, but it was kind of hard finding one for Disney Channel, surprisingly enough, because you would think that it'd be harder to find one for Cartoon Network rather than Disney Channel, but anyways, also you would notice I put Zeke and Luther because that wasn't one of the shows that were there, and I actually really like Zeke and Luther, and I was kind of disappointed that Zeke and Luther isn't one of the options. Anyways, enough wasting time. Let's get this started. Big Hero 6. It's an alright show. I actually just like the creativity in the show as far as costumes and abilities go. It's a fun show. Vampires, I really did not appreciate that cliffhanger. Also, I don't know why I didn't add F. Hold up. There. It was an alright show, I guess. I wouldn't say it's terrible, but I'd say it was decent, so I guess C works well. Emperor's New Groove. New School, I mean. I like that show. A fair amount. I liked Sunny with a Chance. Strangely enough, it was one of those shows that I liked. What is this? Oh, Bunked. I don't like this show, but for some reason I always watch it. I mean, at least they got rid of most of the annoying characters in the newest season. But if we're talking about the previous seasons or, Bunked as a whole, I would say it sucks. This show sucks. So, I mean, I guess I should just move this up here. This show sucks. Newest season is amazing. Or at least when I say amazing, it's a massive improvement over the previous one. Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. I just have to. Nate the Barbarian. Don't remember too much of this show, but I remember it didn't annoy me as a kid, which probably doesn't say much. Murphy's Law, from what little I've seen of it, is a decent show. I mean, I guess I should just move Bunk down here. Coop, I don't, I don't know what this show is, but it just looks cheesy and trash. Star vs. the Force of Evil. Fuck this show. I hated that ending. That ending was so stupid, and it made no sense. Just on the off chance that eliminating all magic as well as basically committing magical genocide would actually stop the threat, which is actually worse than what, the villain at the end was even trying to do. The villain at the end was trying to basically purge monsters. So Star's answer to that is to purge every creature made of magic and just get rid of magic and hope that no negative consequences ensue or follow. All because she saw a painting on the wall with Marco gone. Again, she doesn't know that she actually gets rid of magic. She just assumes that's the destiny that would have happened if she got rid of magic, which is clearly false because, again, in that picture, Marco wasn't there. Yet at the end, Marco is there with her, meaning that that painting was full of shiz. And for some reason, Marco was there, meaning that that painting made no sense at all. And Star committed magical genocide. I, I hated that ending so much. I really did. Raven's Home. Raven's Home. I don't know. It's like it is to That's So Raven as Boruto is to Naruto. Raven's Home is not a good show. I mean, at least with That's Raven, it was a lot more entertaining, and we can actually get behind Raven as a character. In Raven's Home, she's very annoying, and her son's also an idiot. Like, he's really stupid. Like, his visions, I don't know, he just looks at his vague visions and constantly goes off on it, and it just bugs me, especially considering in an early episode, they literally explain why that was a terrible idea. And they explain that, I, like, hey, maybe I shouldn't listen to these, like, go off and make bold assumptions based on these vague visions. Only for him to do it again every episode and not learn a single thing, kind of making it feel very moot and pointless for there to even be a lesson at the end of every episode. And it kind of bugged me because That's Raven didn't have that problem, at least not all the time. So I'm just going to place Raven's Home as at D, possibly F, but I'm just going to leave it at D for now. Because for whatever reason, I have hope that it might get better. Might. Sweet Life on Deck, didn't like it as much as Zack and Cody, but it was alright compared to it. One Over Yonder, never watched it. But from what I've seen of it, it looks somewhat good. I don't know. Wizards of Waverly Place, I kind of like that show. I just didn't like Alex as a character. Nor did I like the logic in that show, especially with that one movie where Alex wished her parents never met somehow, because apparently she just has that power. I don't know. I did not like the logic in that show, especially with how magic works. It's almost as busted as American Dragon, and here that show is. Big City Greens, it looks like a decent show, but I haven't exactly watched it, so take that with a grain of salt. Good Luck Charlie, I like that. I like that sitcom. This show, never watched it. I guess I should put F as for failure as well as didn't watch. And I'll move this here. Okay. Zarvarks, this show is garbage. Just from the clips you see, it's pretty clear that it's garbage. Let's see, Girl Meets World. Never watched it. I wish I did. In fact, I wish I watched Boy Meets World and then Girl Meets World. Tangled, from what I've seen of it, is kind of amazing. Kind of amazing. I wish I kind of watched it earlier, but I never did. I like the way it ended, at least. Shake It Up. I'll put it here. Dog Meets No, not much needs to be said. American Dragon, liked the show, just didn't like the world building because it's nonsensical. I don't know. The fact that the magic world is literally hidden because every human is just too incompetent and too unobservant to notice. I don't know, it just feels like a plot hole to me. Like, I don't know, it just really bugs me. So I place it at B. I mean, it's not a bad show, it's a great show. In fact, I mean, that ending was trash, but it was a great show. Proud Family, obviously I had to put it here with them. Possibly up. Matter of fact, I should move them both up to A. Stuck in the Middle, didn't watch it. Looks cheesy. Liv and Maddie, I tried it. I couldn't deal with it. Annie Mac, looks trash. And all the clips I've seen of it looks trash. Never seen this show. Brandy Mr. Whiskers, I'm not sure if I ever got to see the conclusion of that show, but I remember liking it as a kid. Bug Juice sounds weird, and I haven't watched it. Win, lose, draw, sounds terrible. Code 9, also didn't watch it. I didn't do it. It's one of those weird prank things, and I already disliked prank channels because they were clearly fake. And then they decided to make a show around it. So, obviously I hate it. The replacements, I don't know, I just wasn't a fan of this show as a kid. Like, I kind of wished I didn't watch what little I watched of the show. I don't know why, but I just don't like it. Jonas Brothers, same thing. It was just really boring to watch. I don't hate the Jonas Brothers. I don't particularly hate this show, but it was so boring to watch, so uneventful, and it just randomly just stopped airing. Austin and Ally, it was decent. DuckTales, from what little I've seen of it, is cool. It's amazing. Ant Farm, I don't remember too much because I've only watched I think one season. This show looks pretty damn interesting, but I haven't watched it, so it wouldn't make sense for me to just place it up there. Even Steven, I like that show. Fastlane, never watched it. Jesse, okay, this is a little bit conflicting. I want to say that I like Jesse more than Bunked, but that would also be a lie. So, yeah, Jesse goes down here. Life with Derek, I don't remember much of this show. And sometimes I get it mixed up with Even Stevens for some reason. Casey Undercover, it looks interesting, but again, never watched it. Kim Possible, no debating. You know, anyways, but Buzz Maggie, no. Hotel Transylvania, I hated this. I hated the movie. Chances are I'm gonna hate the show. Phineas and Ferb, it was an alright show. I really liked the songs from the show. Fishhook was incredibly boring for me. I mean, like, really boring. Gravity Falls, it was good. Lizzie McGuire, I haven't watched much of the show. I guess I'll place it here. Let's see. We have So Random. It's basically like the spin-off for Sunny with a Chance. I'll place it in D mostly because of the MC Hammer skit that I really liked. Hannah Montana. I didn't watch the last few episodes for some reason. I guess because for whatever reason as a kid, I just thought Hannah Montana was going to continue going and I didn't know it was going to end anytime soon. I mean, I guess I stopped watching when she revealed her identity to everyone. And I think I saw like pieces of an episode after that. I'll place it in C because for some reason I really liked watching it as a kid. I mean, looking back, it just seems kind of nonsensical. Prank stars, ew. Like I said, don't like prank shows, and I can't believe they made two of them. Wait. Yeah, I can't believe they made two of them. This, never watched. Film of the Future. It was an alright show. And I don't know what this is. Don't know what this is. That's a Raven. I'm placed up here. And of course, the best anime. Cory in the House. I'm also placed up here. I mean, I guess technically that makes Raven's Home an anime too, and I guess you could say Raven's Home is actually, yeah, I guess you could say it is Boruto. And then Descendants, didn't watch that movie at all. And here's my tier list for Disney Channel shows. Wait. Okay, I guess that's the tier list for my Disney Channel shows. Tell me what you guys think about my tier list, and you can tell me it's trash or whatever. Like, comment, subscribe, share, do all that fun stuff. Anyways, it's me, your boy Blue Getsuga, and I'm out.